rather just think on only the benefits. It's so expensive in USA. Yeah, thousands of dollars. Wait, you are in the US right now, or you are in the US, but you are Moroccan. Okay, the narrative around Ozempic, and they are similar drugs. Weight loss. No, well, diabetes is more for diabetes, like GL1 drug, and it's called GL1. Is like a family. Well, that's why they call it GL1. They have Wegovy or Manjaro or Zepbound, but Ozempic is the common one. But it is perfect. It perfectly captured the tension between major scientific breakthrough, and complex reality of from implementation. It's not pure miracle. Okay, so now the revolutionary promises. We do know when it comes to this weight loss drug or Ozempic, there's a lot of promises. I guess you guys have seen it. There's, let's say, for example, unprecedented efficacy, meaning that it works so well for so many millions of people, and it's changing the lives of so many different people. But all at the end of this talk, this live, you should be able to understand, is it something that you want to get or not? I have used Ozempic and got pancreas inflammation. Yeah, these are one of the side effects. Again, so what did you wanderlust? What did you decide to do? Did you continue it, or did you stop? And how much were you paying for it? And it can help people to lose 15 to 20% body weight loss. And that's better than a lot of weight loss medications that are out there. So it's really the top of the top. And this isn't just cosmetic, but it also has other effects or other use for it. But remember, we always have to keep in mind that it was not originally made for weight loss. It has the effects or the added benefit of weight loss, but the reason for it is not weight loss. The reason for manufacturing, I had to stop because the pain was intense after 3 uses. Wow. So you used it 3 times and it was giving you pain in your pancreas, and the pain was so much you had to stop after 3 uses. And what did you do then? So what was your reason? Did you wanderlust? Did you use it because you wanted to lose weight, or was it because of diabetes? It also helped diseases. It may also help diseases of such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and cancers. They say this because it's gonna help. It could help to reduce your weight from 15 to 20%. The chances of losing that amount of weight. But it also have cardiovascular benefits, that they say, such as Ozempic Wegovy has shown to clear 20% reduction in major cardiac events in people with obesity and heart disease. The reason why they say this is because if you're gonna lose weight at the same time from using Ozempic, then your chances of having heart diseases also goes down. So which means you could have just basically lose the weight normally, naturally, and that the same thing would happen. You will still have cardiovascular benefits. Okay, and the bottom line is, when you have that, then it will increase or improve your mortality rate, or prolong your life in general. I use it for weight loss and I was pre-diabetic. So then use it for weight loss. And are you still trying to lose weight? Wanderlust? Are you still trying to lose weight? Are you still on your weight loss journey? Or did you give up? I'm Damir. And one thing is for sure as well, the third reason is that it restore your metabolism. And one the way that they talk about this is because of the GLP-1 is like a type of a classified family of hormones that we have in our brain that reduces food noises and craving. Basically, it reduces your chances of feeling cravings or saying to yourself, "Oh, what do I want to eat? What I feel like eating this." Also, it slows down your stomach. It slows gastric emptiness, it helps you increasingly feel full. And pancreas, it says improve insulin sensitivity. But we do know when such a situation as wonderless, the pancreas is what helps to balance your blood sugar, and it produces insulin that helps to balance your sugar level. So what tends to happen is it goes directly into, into your pancreas. But again, it's not for everyone. Some people will say, okay, well, it's gonna work for them, but for some of us, it's basically gonna cause you pain. It's not gonna give you a good it's not gonna meet the expectation that you have of it. And it's more about, some people just basically think that it was only for weight loss, but it's more about shifting a medical paradigm. To think about it, like even if you would use that Ozempic to lose weight, you would still have to put in extra work after the fact, meaning by changing your lifestyle habit in terms of your food, and at the same time be physically active to maintain the weight. Because one of the issues that people who are or use Ozempic suffer is that after they've started using it, they just say, okay, well, I can use that to help me to lose weight. I don't have to do anything else. And this is not the case. This is not the situation. But I'm going to expose to you guys why they try to make it sound, why all the hype for it. Because you really have to think about it as well. The reason why a lot of the time we develop illnesses, and majority of some illnesses that we do suffer from, are food related. And sometimes we might think that using this medication or this Ozempic, for example, is gonna stop it all, but that's not the case. It's gonna be, you need to still make the lifestyle changes in order to get the reward and to also protect your health in the future or for your future. My doctor recommended to use the pill since it's less dosage. Okay, it's using the, and how is that going then, Wanderlust? No, thank you, Cha. How is that going? So how much pounds, because you in the US, I believe. So how much pound are you intended to remove? So but not everyone wants to do the work. That's a sad reality, child. Not everyone wants to do the work. And not only that, by doing the work, it's a form of self improvement, but it's just like, I don't I really don't get it. I get it, but I would want for people to do the work, because it's possible, because they will learn more about themselves than just using it. I haven't used it. Um, it's okay. 185. Oh, is that in kilos or pounds? I think I lost. Okay, you're in pound. I lost 15 pounds already. And over what period of time? What you pounds? Okay, you lost 15 already. So you were 100 and oh, okay, yeah. Well, 200, I can say. So your goal is to be 140 pounds. So over 6 months. Okay, let me do this. Let me do some calculation. Okay. Over 6 months. Okay. I'm trying to look. What I'm doing now, Wanderlust, I'm trying to look. Okay, you've been doing this. What else? What else have you done besides taking the Ozempic pills. I'm trying to compare this with some clients of mine who's not using Ozempic, but who's doing, who's making lifestyle changes, and how, because in kilos, it's about 6.8 kilos to find out who lose weight the quickest, for example. Yeah. Let me look at my chart here of their weight loss. Give me a moment. I wish I could show you guys, but I cannot show their, it's private information. But I can examine it. Let me see. So you understand what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to compare your weight loss using Ozempic versus people's weight loss not using Ozempic, but using fitness and lifestyle changes to actually lose the weight. Who lose more weight over time? Let's say, okay, let's see who comes to mind. 4 kilos. Okay. I'm looking at a client who has over 3 months. She has lost more than around 4.3 kilos. And let me see how much is that in pounds. And for you was 6 months. So it's like already 4.3. 9.4 pounds over three in a matter of 3 months. So which mean that the physical or lifestyle changes, you don't have to deal with how did she do it. Yeah, how did she do it? I coach her. That's how she did it. I coach her. We do online coaching, and that's just one person. I can look at many other people. I swear, I can look at many other people that they are losing the weight even faster without the mess. I will private DM you. Yeah, without the mess. So the messing part, because again, for you wanderlust, you have explore some of the messy part, which is cause you pain in your pancreas. So in the case of the complication and the supply access crisis, so which means there's a lot of people, there's a massive use for it for when it comes to weight loss. Some people use it for weight loss, but again, originally it was for diabetes. And some people who wants to use it for diabetes, that becomes a shortage. Wanderlust, you can even take, if you want, you can even take a look at the link in my bio for more information on coaching. But it will be strictly online, and my mom, it'll be strictly online, and you would be, I can assure you, I can promise you that you'll lose weight faster, and it will be more sustainable, meaning that it will be a lifestyle transformation, and it will be also, character building. You'll learn many more things about yourself, because popping the pill is, it's easy. So those who are taking Ozempic for the original purpose, they don't get it a lot of the time, which is diabetes. And this creates an ethical jam. So another ethical jam, let me see what Lucy said. My mom used it. She was overweight my whole life, but it's uncomfortable the amount lost. Yeah, well, okay. Uncomfortable the amount of weight she lost. Is that what you're saying? Well, is that what you're saying? So she lost so much weight, it was so uncomfortable. Is that what you mean? Okay, the second mess of it is the cost inequality, because in wanderlust in the US, it could be for $1,000 plus, and that's without monthly. That's monthly without insurance. And but I also said I wanted to take a look at the countries, which countries have it the best price. Do you guys know what countries sell it the cheapest? What countries sell Ozempic for the cheapest, or you can get prescribed for it? No, this yeah, sell it for the cheap. I feel uncomfortable watching her losing a lot of weight quickly. Yeah, and it's not normal. I'm located in the Netherlands, Europe. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Yeah. Think her heaviest was 25 stone. She is now 9 stone, same weight as me. Okay. Oh, in the UK is in the UK they sell it for 100 and something pounds. Oh, 90, I see. UK around 93 something pound. How much, Lucy? How much does your mom pay for it monthly? Okay, so here are the list of the which countries, because we do know when it comes to the US is the country that has that it cost you pay the most for it. I can't remember, but it's a lot. She's cutting down those doses now though. And does she have the face, the Ozempic face? So, and Lucy, has your mom made lifestyle changes? Because again, another thing about it is that people who lose the weight after Ozempic, what tends to happen is that they gain the weight back again within 2 to 5 years period of time. So it can happen quickly, but meaning they need to make lifestyle adjustment, because if you don't make the lifestyle adjustments, then what tends to happen? You didn't make any changes. You were using something to help you change. But when that thing, which is the Ozempic, when it stopped, then you would need it again. She feel comfortable to go to the gym now, but still snack, etc. Okay. But is she going to the gym though, Lucy? Or she just feel comfortable about it? Okay. So in the US, it can cost around 900 plus, $900 plus. That's the most expensive country to get Ozempic from. And Canada is around 147 to 155 dollars. Germany is cheap. It starts from 59 euros to 103 euros. In France is around 71 euros to 83 euros. But Denmark is 122, Switzerland 144, and Japan 169. The UK, it says 73, 93 pound maybe. Bangladesh, Turkey. But one thing's for sure is that there are some countries, how long does one supply last? It's monthly. Monthly cost. So meaning whether the supply lasts for a long period of time, but you still have to, you know, the monthly costs. And these costs, and I'm looking at these costs is it's like the costs that people could use in order to make the lifestyle changes monthly. That is gonna be more beneficial to them. But yeah, some people it's just different. We are all different. So that's the cost inequality and side effect. And there are known side effects. There are also unknown side effects of using Ozempic. And the known one, of course, I'm gonna talk about the unknown ones because still along the way they are finding out what side effects that it has. That's another thing. But the known ones are nausea, vomiting, and stomach issues or pancreas issues. And at the same time, there are more serious one like rare risk of pancreatitis, what somebody else, the person was going through, and thyroid tumors. there's a lot of different risks that I'm, side effects that I'm not mentioning here. And the quick fix, some people see it as a quick fix. So a lifestyle, and some people see it as a quick fix, rather than having a lifestyle change, or basically neglecting a healthy lifestyle. They see it as a quick fix. And there are valid concerns that, the healthcare system, that's why a lot of countries, they wouldn't really prescribe it. They wouldn't want to for people to use it, because they know it's a quick fix, and they know it's like it's not really gonna help you in the long run, although it can help you to, to get a start. But the lifestyle changes that you need to make are really necessary. People are neglecting the initial foundation, which is, healthy diet or exercise and behavior changes. A lot of the time, people don't really want to focus on these things because they are boring. They require time. They can, all of it. As people, we try all of the time. We try to avoid, the painful route, and we go for the easy route. But the easy route come with a lot of disadvantage, and it might not even work, because again, the drugs are a tool, not a replacement for healthy habits. And there's something that is called Ozempic face butt, or Ozempic face. So basically, after you started using this Ozempic, your face will basically change. And what do I mean by that? It will show rapid aging. You will get old very quick. And I don't think anyone would want that, because your face will be sagging, and your face will basically age years because of it, because due to using it. That's one of the side effects. And that can create a lot of anxiety just for using it, because that's one of the causes of it. And sustainability is not a sustainable weight loss journey if you want to use it as a weight loss, because the drug for chronic long-term management is more for management of your diabetes. It's not for management of your weight loss. And guess what? Even after you start using it for weight loss, there's a certain period of time our body get used to it, and it's not giving you the same result as the beginning. So which means you will hit a plateau, you will hit a moment that you're just basically barely or not losing weight at all. And not to only take into account that it's gonna be a scary thing to see that you're losing weight so quickly. Your body needs to go through a process. A natural process of losing the weight is fine, but when your body loses the weight so quickly, it goes to an unbalanced process, and that can be like a slingshot, and your body could want to quickly get back to equilibrium, because your balance center it just happened too quick. Our body are designed, although that's why it's called a weight loss drug, or more of a diabetes drug. It's not a natural situation that our body are used to. So people are trying to force it into their lives, but not really thinking about, okay, how is my body gonna react to this in the long run? And I do understand people just want results sometimes. And again, I've mentioned this because the sustainability of it is that it's unsustainable, because most people regain a significant amount of weight if they stop taking them, or when they stop taking them, or when they limit the dosage, or when that medication basically, you probably have to increase the dosage. But when you are unable to lose weight, so, and now what? Also it's damaging your inside, your organs. And this lead to tough questions about your life becoming dependent on it. But the bottom line is, it requires a paradigm shift. It's better to use the natural way of losing weight than to be stuck on Ozempic. If it was only upsides, I would be like, go for it. If it was only upside, meaning that there wouldn't be no mess or no side effects, or no, your face will be basically look old. You guys can type and search for that yourself after this stream, after this live. You just have to type Ozempic face or just Ozempic face and butt, meaning even your butt, your glutes. I don't know if you ladies want your glutes to be deflated, you know, because yeah, I don't think you guys would want that. I'm looking at some of the pictures here of Ozempic. Your glutes become, it just deform you basically. It's not attractive. It takes away your, yeah, it's really not attractive. But again, if you really want to do it, yeah, I'm not gonna stop you. And if you would be choosing the path of, doing the physical activity, then you will be able to build your butt. You'll be able to sustain your butt, not to lose it or for it to just go down, only, going against gravity and for it to be deflated. I'm looking at so many pictures here. It's really not sexy. I mean, you guys can even Google it yourself to see what I'm talking about. Is that partly because of the lack of fitness? Yes. Yes, because think about it. With Ozempic, not only that you losing fat, but you are also losing muscle density. So you are also getting weaker because we need muscle. Muscle is what helps keep us upright. Our bone also, but our muscle is what help us to, like, for example, to flex like this. You know, and our entire posture and our entire movement is based on flexing and relaxation of our muscle, not our bones. Our bones just basically they don't really flex. They're just static. So because they're not training, that's right. The lack of fitness. It's partly because of that. They are not training. So most individual with obesity or diabetes, they tend to use it as a way to restore their health. But even probably, who knows? Because probably if you lose the weight, your diabetes could be something that's also been resolved. But some people don't really want to take that route. They just want to go to the route of just having something that can do the work for them. But it's best that you put in the work yourself. And because for society and the healthcare system is a messy challenge for access, such as costs, ethics, and managing expectation. Because some people expectation is just like, okay, well, this is definitely gonna help me. And I'm looking at the Ozempic face here. Some of the ladies, so many of the ladies, even the guys who use it, their face just basically go down. The Ozempic face, which is even some of the Hollywood people that uses it. So which means it's the same reaction for everybody. Their face just go down droopy. And it's really not sexy. You might lose the weight, but next you look old. Okay. Yeah. I'm just looking at some of the pictures here. It's so I mean, people in Hollywood, they can use it. They can use it because if their face go down, they can do plastic surgery to get their faces upright again. But the bottom line is lasting changes to your health is what's really necessary to make these lifestyle changes, to lose the weight. And that's the best case scenario. Again, there are so many added benefits to it because when you go through the simple route of making lifestyle changes, you don't have to deal with on the known and also the unknown side effects of using Ozempic. It's some people will look at it as a miracle, but it's a miracle in disguise. And one thing I want to talk about again, the last part I want to talk about is that it's so popular, it's so hyped. But one thing is for sure, if you are not making lifestyle changes and the fact that you are for people who are using Ozempic and they are still not making lifestyle changes, don't you expect this is a pharmaceutical product? Don't you expect this is what they want for you to not make any changes, continue in the cycle of what you're eating? So so you can develop other illnesses, then they can have other, basically get more business from you. You know what I mean? This is the other part of going further with this, because they can, the other side effects, the side effects that they come with from using it, you also have to get some other medications to balance out the side effects. So now you become your own, inside of you, you always have to be, you have an entire pharmacy inside of you from different medications that you have to take to balance out the side effects of using Ozempic. Aren't you the gym guy from Girl Like Grace movie? Maybe. So of course, the pharmaceutical industry will try to paint it as like, as a miracle. Ozempic is a miracle. They, of course, they will try to make it like this because they want consumers again. They make you stick to consume more medication. Exactly. They make you stick to consume more because some people would think that, a lot of the time some people don't really think about it like this. They need, a lot of the time, some countries, most, well, let me put it like this, they need us to be alive longer to be, in terms of using their medication, so we can keep paying them, so they can keep getting more of our money. Is a placebo effect. Yeah, it is, because they need to keep getting our money. And how they do that is that they will provide, or they will make um Ozempic become such a hype, and people are gonna start using it. More people are gonna say, oh, well, it's working like that, but then on the back end, you're gonna have to use, because you're gonna have to use other medication to try to balance it out, or other medication to try to, you know to revitalize the damages that you created because of it. And now there they got you, because now you start to take the medication, and that medication that they're going to prescribe you has other side effects. So it's going to be a domino effect. It's just constantly side effects. You have to take this, and then you have to take that, and then in the future you probably have to take this, and it's like, it's a it's one of the biggest it's one of the biggest scam ever. You will think it will work because they brainwash you to with all social media. Yeah, you will think that it would work, while the best thing is to be doing physical activity, because it, fitness, the best thing, because it helps you in your mind, your brain, your entire body needs that. It's like yeah, it's a psychological technique, and a lot of people actually fall for it. It's really sad that they do fall for it. It's really, because it's not, because the fact of the matter is, although it might help them for in the short term, but in the long term is not to their benefit. And that's the sad reality of it, you know because they have so many other things that they have to deal with. Hi, Russia. Roya Shani. How you doing? Shade Roberts. Yeah, it's a. All right, guys.